What up, YouTube? Jesse here with Just Man Sports Cards. Gonna do a quick PSA reveal, probably 30 cards, mostly 90s basketball. Some other stuff too, past 90s and other sports. Hoops, this would have been pack pulled by me. It's a pop of over 6,000 cards, so this goes for about 18 bucks right now. So I guess you get your grading feedback there. These were probably pack pulled by me too. 8. Great photo, but my guess is that's probably a $15 card. I didn't look up the values on everything. Stadium Club Jordan. Cool photo. I think I prefer the other one a little more. 2 8s. 8s aren't a win on these. I thought these would be a more popular card, but some of Shaq's inserts really haven't caught on. And this was 1 in 12 packs. I forget how many players in it. Take about 5 boxes to get this. Yeah, it's not really maybe the greatest insert because it's just so this is the Players Club, the parallel to the base. I think it's a great photo. I have some more of these coming back. You got Jordan, Dennis Rodman, and Magic. It's the year that he came back after he retired because of AIDS. Not sure what these go for. There's a platinum version, which is super rare. So, yeah. I thought Magic was highly undervalued at the time that I sent these off. I was probably right. I selected some decent cards. 9s of this aren't big, but the 10s do well. Scoring magnet. Jordan's in this set, which really helps any insert set because then there's just a lot more people about it, and then there's people that'll set collect it. Cool card. Pretty tough odds too. I think that like 1 in 54 packs, something like that, or 1 in 36. Just a base card, so I'll probably never send this card in again. I mean, I think that's part of the cool thing is if there was someone that wanted this slab, there's now slabbed cards of it out there. This grading was so cheap. Garnett rookie, PSA 9. This is probably like a $15 card too. Super cheap. It's base. These are actually, an 8's a good grade. This is definitely a hold for me. People just don't realize how hard these are to grade. So I think they're undervalued. I own several copies of that if you watch my videos. So I am kind of hyping stuff that I own, some stuff. I think I have another 7 of this. I think I might have an 8. 9s have been doing around 90 to 150 bucks. I missed out on the last 2. Got sniped on the last 2 that went up for sale. Should have just bid a little higher. These were 1 in 36 packs, and then I think it's a 10 card set or more. So it takes 10 boxes to get one of these. And I think they were only in hobby, because in retail it was a different insert. Flare. If you watch my channel, I'm a big believer in flare over tops. Like 10 times more rare and just cooler cards. But the values are about the same. So then I think either tops is overvalued or this is undervalued, in my opinion. However you want to view that. So I own a decent amount of flare, but no tops really. This is a pretty low pop. I probably have like 15 copies of this card, and I sent in like my best 5. I have some other that are waiting to come back. 96. So this would have been eBay, and I mean it's clear as day right there on the front. So this should not have been sent in. Cool card. I think it's very artistic. I really like the 96. It's kind of like a canvas, a marble canvas. Nothing special there. Then I got 3 9s. This is like probably a $5 card, and this is probably like 15 maybe. So the market's really soft on this stuff. The base, just a lot of it got submitted. But I'll show you the difference. This is probably his, I'm pretty sure, because I've done quite a bit of research, this is probably his rarest rookie card. This is a pop 1, and there's a 1 graded higher. I don't know if there's any lower, maybe 1. So there's like 3 copies of this out there. And what it is the redemption card. So quite a few people actually sent this in, and there's what you would get is something that looked like this. It said the emerald, but its signature is like here in blue. So with the rubies and everything, I just thought the emerald is really, really cool. This is definitely PC. Just, I don't even know how I would price it. Cool card though. And I don't know that really anyone knows about that card. Nine, cool card. This is a hold for me. They're just not going for very much. So 7, you can kind of see the corners are soft. But, I mean, it's not like a glaring 7, so I definitely felt like I had some tough graders. But 7 on this. I felt like someone graded this that doesn't know this set. These were 1 per box. And if you ever looked them over, the edges are really tough. But that's a super clean Towers of Power. I've looked at a lot of these. And this is just a gorgeous copy. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one. Little football. This was a smart play by me. You can see through these cards. They're like the 96 Skybox EX 2000s of the basketball. So that's the thing in basketball is some of the sets would be later in football or baseball, and vice versa. They used similar designs. 9, great grade there. Another 2 of the greatest running backs. Smart move, Hall of Famer, gorgeous card, highly collectible card. Not huge returns on those, but definitely get my money back. Pierce, I'm still a believer in this card. Way more than the tops. This is like a pop, I forget, like 115, and there's like 50 higher. So this wouldn't go for much if I auctioned it. So it's just a hold. Flare, this is rookie. His more rare versions row 2. Dirk and Vince Carter was in this rookie class. Vince Carter probably has the most cards submitted, and I think it's just from one because he was the hot ticket. 7. I've looked this over. I have. Sometimes you have to be careful because the writing will, these letters will get jacked. I mean, that's good. The guard is good. There's nothing flaring up. I mean, I just don't. That's one I don't know why that is a 7. Don't know. A little smarter play. Second year Duncan. His market's tanked. I got a 9. 2 8s and a 9. And then we're going to get into some pretty rare stuff here. Try to get it in camera. Trying to stack these up so organize them all. Mystique. I didn't realize they're gonna put that up there. I'm not crazy about that, but is that a 150? I mean, you can see flaking on the bottom there. That's easy to see why it's a 7 to me. The edge up top there. But yeah, and then so then this is a jersey card. I think it's, what does it say? Yeah, game worn. You don't see that too often anymore. This is a pop one. I don't think any higher or any lower. There's 2 versions of these. There's a base, which is to, I think it's to 150 for most players. There's a Dirk, Iverson, KG, and this card I think is way cooler just because it looks like the EX 2000 cards. And then the golds are listed to their highest scoring game at the time. So for Iverson it was 58. For Dirk I think it's 40 something. So some of them are more rare than others depending on what their highest. So this is just under the radar still. The base of this, which is numbered to 150, someone just snagged it up I think for like $100 and a 7. I thought about buying it just because I thought that was good value too. And a cool card. I mean, it's not a refractor, but they're hard to find. Dirk. I collect Dirk. Cool badge. And I mean, the nice stuff from back then is it's all game worn out of 20. These are reasonably easy to find. None of the patches are like super cool on them, but the black and gold do have a pretty cool finish. Last card. NT. Dirk has a decent amount of stuff after his playing years too, so there's a lot of his stuff floating around. I think this is, yeah, game worn. And it's numbered to 99. So that's all I got. Happy Friday to everyone. I'm gonna watch basketball tonight and just hang out. Probably post some cards to eBay. Try to keep that cycle going. I got another big box of cards to still go through. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like what I do. If not, that's okay too. Feel free to comment on your favorite card. Yeah, and you can kind of see where I went right and wrong on this order. That's been kind of a big retrospect for me for the last 250 cards I've gotten back. I haven't shown them all yet, but it's just I got a little rushed there. I think at the end and probably sent out of 250 cards, probably at least 30 that I shouldn't have sent. So that 30 cards at $15, that still adds up. So just need to be smarter going forward. I'll dig out of this. Have to wait for prices on some stuff to come back, and that's okay. I can hold. Catch everyone later.